we have 15 days. So I have 15 days. You have however long it takes you to watch these videos. I have 15 days to write a book. So we started things off yesterday with a slow start. I only had about half a day yesterday to really get into starting this whole story writing process of this book. So today we really have to hit the ground running, and we have to start intentionally somewhere. So 3 things on the agenda today. First of all, we have inspiration and influence. Why am I doing this? Get back to the roots of what this project means to me in order to better frame my mindset going forward. Number 2 is quotas. We have to figure out how much time and how many words per day I have to spend in order to hit my goal. And then, figure out what kind of time and what kind of word count I need in order to exceed my goal. The third thing is visualization. So, I don't want to just show you guys me typing and telling a story, blah, blah, blah. I want to actually get down and show you some of the concepts and what's in my head as I'm going about writing this story. So let's talk about inspiration. One of my biggest inspirations for this project is this book here, written and illustrated by James Gurney. This is the 20th anniversary edition, but this book itself, you can just see the rich artwork on it, and just the vast amount of world building that goes into this book is astounding. So I'm just going to go through here and just show kind of a glimpse of what inspires me about this book. So this book, he goes in, he has a foreword and everything, kind of describing his whole build up to writing this book. But for me, it's just the richness of the story and the crafting of the world that he goes into. Laying out all the small details, all the way to how they would go about their daily life. And the whole concept of this book is there's an island in which dinosaurs and humans coexist. Each species helps the other. So, they have the skybacks, they ride the dinosaurs, and then all the way to these vast landscapes. So this is kind of an idea of the type of book I want to create. And so you can see all the different nations and dinosaurs represented, and even mammals there as well. So this book was a huge inspiration to me growing up. And the movie too. I saw the movie before I even knew there was a book. That old 2002 movie. And so I really want to take the idea of a book like this, inspiring me as a young kid to really want to create worlds of my own. And so that's what I'm doing. And so that gets us into the topic of inspiration and influence. And what factor that plays in our daily lives. For me, I know that stuff like this, where you've got sort of the cross section and then little diagrams, like scientific diagrams of a fantasy world. What would it look like, and the different languages and stuff that would be spoken or written. Little things like, how do the humans help the dinosaurs lay eggs? So all of this just instilled in me as a young kid that I really wanted to tell stories of my own and share them with people and have the impact on people like James Gurney and his artwork and his stories have on me. So that's kind of the goal. Now, another thing that has inspired me tremendously growing up, and the book itself is a testament to how many times I've read it, but books like Aragon and the Inheritance cycle, I guess you would call it, I don't know what the trilogy version of 4 is, but this book, you can see it's yellowed, it's worn, duct tape on the spine. I have read this, and this is my second copy. This is not my first copy. I've read this book about 7 times, maybe a little bit more than that actually. But the world and the richness of its characters instilled in me beliefs that I carry with me today. I really want to build a world that other kids, other people can look at, love, and enjoy as much as I did, but it also helps them sort of along their journey in life. Maybe not anything astounding, but definitely just instilling those little tiny beliefs that we pick up on. That is one of my goals, and I have, of course, being inspired by Tolkien as well, for sure. You can't have fantasy without Tolkien, or Tolkien without fantasy. The movies themselves, I saw the movies first, read through the books. They inspire me. Just the rich world building aspect that I've been talking about. So that is something that I want to carry through in my book. A book that is sizable in comparison to Dinotopia. This book itself is like 100 and like, oh gosh, I'm scared to even look. It's 150 pages more or less, which means that I need to get a move on. So I did the math. In order to do a book that is 100 pages long over 15 days, it is going to take me 7 pages a day. Figured it out. It's about 2.1 thousand words a day, about 300 words per page, because, you know, like we saw in the Dinotopia book, it doesn't have to take up a whole page because I am adding illustrations and sketches and other things to it. But my excessive goal is to do 150 pages over 15 days, which, easy math, is 10 pages a day, which is 3,000 words a day, about 300 words per page. So in order to hit that quota, that means I have to sit down and write 10 pages, which is 300 words each page, 3,000 words a day. That's doable. So that is a quota I need to hit. In order to do that, I need to write. What do you think about that for a main character? Or like a
He
main
looks
character?
like the guy in Sweet Tooth.
That's what I was trying to avoid. It is 11:40 on Saturday night. Editing the video for today, didn't get a lot of writing done. I didn't meet the quota. I'm gonna finish up this video. This will be the last clip in the video, but I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm going to get as much writing as I can done. I'm hoping to get a few more pages so I can at least hit that 7 pages. If not 7, I'll do as much as I can. So thank you for joining me today. Subscribe if you haven't. I've got all of 7 subscribers right now, but hopefully it's going up. Hit the bell icon so you can get notified. It's what YouTubers are supposed to say, right? Anything else, like the video. Apparently that helps as well. So I would appreciate that. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.